The Space Shuttle Enterprise. If memory serves, that was a result of a petition by Trek fans. Like
Yeah. So
NASA, your new space shuttle,
yeah,
call it the Enterprise.
yeah, they weren't going to. I don't know if they renamed it or whether it was just a petition to get it named Enterprise. Can't remember, but it was. You're testing my brain now. 1976, NASA launched their prototype Space Shuttle Enterprise. It never went into space. They used it just for testing, being on top of the aircraft and landing and that kind of thing. So it never actually went into space, but it was the first one technically. The cast, well, most of the entire cast of Star Trek, the original series at the time, and Gene Roddenberry, the creator of Star Trek, went down and saw the unveiling of it. It still exists. It wasn't destroyed or whatever. It still exists. It's in a museum in America. I forget which one because it's moved a few times. But you can go and see the Enterprise. It was in some kind of air and space museum somewhere. I forget which one it's in. But yeah, 1976. The fans said, no, you can't have this brand new ship and not call it Enterprise. Quite rightly so.
And it also appeared in the opening sequence or the opening titles of Star Trek Enterprise.
It did, and it's
Oh,
this. I spoke about this the day with someone because I put an episode of Star Trek Voyager on, and it got to the credits, and on like Netflix and things, you can skip the credits, and they said, "Oh, do you want to skip the credits?" And I said, "Yes, but remember." You're allowed to skip credits on the Star Trek shows, apart from Enterprise, which you have to listen to Russell Watson's Faith of the Heart all the way through. So you can see that lovely opening title montage, which I love because it's the first Star Trek show that didn't just have the ship or whatever they were talking about. So the Next Generation had the Enterprise D, Voyager had Voyager, DS9 had DS9. Bit like this. And but Enterprise showed the human race progress from sailing ships all the way up to space shuttles, and then to the Enterprise. So they showed you, the first man who went, first man in. Did they show you? No, first
Yuri
American.
Gagarin?
What was it? Yuri Gagarin they showed on that. He's the first man in space. He was Russian.
Mm.
They showed one of the first people to do something was on there.
Neil Armstrong, he was on there.
Neil Armstrong was on there. But they showed a rocket launch. They showed progression of exploration all the way through the ages, and I thought that was lovely. Accompanied, of course, by Russell Watson's "Faith of the Heart," based on Rod Stewart's version of the song, which I love anyway. I love Russell Watson's version of the song.
And it also started like right before with the HMS Enterprise.
That's right. Yeah, the big sailing ship.
So there's a long lineage of enterprises.
It's been a long road getting from there to here.